New 2025 Caterpillar pickup truck will blow your mind. Get ready to have your minds blown and your engines revved. Because Caterpillar, yeah, the folks who built those yellow beasts that eat construction sites for breakfast, has just crashed into the pickup truck party. And let us tell you, they're not just fashionably late, they're rewriting the whole damn rulebook. So whether you're a die-hard gearhead or just someone who appreciates a machine that can tow your house while brewing your morning coffee, strap in. We're about to take a wild ride through the future of trucks, and trust us, it's one hell of a view from up here. Exterior design. Let's start with looks, because it's like Caterpillar grabbed the future by the tailpipe and dragged it kicking and screaming into 2025. The first thing you'll notice is that hexagonal grille. It's not just a pretty face. It's got LED lights that can put on a light show that'll make your neighbor's Christmas display look like a sad flickering candle. But here's where it gets really wild. You know how we're always arguing about whether we need a longer bed or a bigger cab? Well, Cat said, why not both? The body on this thing is modular. Yep, you heard that right, modular. It's like a giant Lego set for grown-ups. Need a longer bed for that big haul? Slap on an extension panel. Want more room for the crew? There's a panel for that too. It's like having a Swiss Army knife, but instead of some tiny scissors, you got a truck that changes to fit your needs. And don't even get us started on the bed. Cat has cooked up some new composite material that's tougher than steel, but lighter than aluminum. Translation, you can throw whatever you want in there without worrying about dents, and you're not sacrificing payload capacity or fuel efficiency. Oh, and for all you tailgaters out there, they've got a split tailgate. No more awkward reaching or climbing to grab that cooler from your bag. Just open the top half and grab what you need. It's like those fancy French doors, but hey, for your truck. They've even thought about those of us who like to get a little wild on the weekends. There's an integrated roll bar that's not just for show. It's got extra lighting and communication systems built right in. Whether you're working late at the job site or setting up camp in the middle of nowhere, this truck has got your back. Now, we know some of you speed demons out there are wondering about aerodynamics, and don't worry, Cat's got you covered. They've added active grille shutters and a retractable front air dam that kicks in at highway speeds. It's like your truck is shape-shifting to cut through the air like a hot knife through butter. And get this, the side mirrors? Gone. Well, not gone, but transformed. They've replaced them with streamlined camera pods, better visibility, less wind resistance, and you look like you're driving a spaceship. Win, win, and win. Engine options. So next, let's talk about what really matters. What is under the hood of this beast? Caterpillar isn't messing around when it comes to power options, and they've got something for everyone. Well, almost everyone. Sorry, golf cart enthusiasts, this ain't your ride. Let's start with the base model, because even Caterpillar's idea of basic is enough to make your average truck look like a kiddie pedal car. We're talking about a 3-liter, turbocharged, inline-6 diesel that cranks out a whopping 400 horses and 500 pound-feet of torque. That's not a base model, that's a beast model. You'll be hauling your boat up mountain passes like it's made out of cardboard. But hey, maybe you're the type who thinks base model is for chumps. Well, buckle up, because Cat's got a 5-liter V8 that'll make your heart skip a beat. We're talking about 550 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but what about fuel efficiency? Well, they've cooked up a hybrid powertrain that'll make you rethink everything you thought you knew about hybrids. It's got a 3.5-liter V6 engine paired with 2 electric motors. Together, they pump out an insane 600 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. And get this, it can go 50 miles on electric power alone. That's right, you can sneak out for those midnight Taco Bell runs without waking up the whole neighborhood. And there's more. For those of you who like to live on the bleeding edge, Cat's offering a hydrogen fuel cell option. Now, we know what you're thinking. Hydrogen. Isn't that what blew up the Hindenburg? Well, yeah, but Cat's not filling your truck like a giant balloon, so you're gonna be safe. This option gives you a range comparable to standard gas engines, but the only thing coming out of your tailpipe is quite literally water vapor. Transmission and performance. Next, let's talk about what this cat can really do when the rubber meets the road, or the dirt, or the rocks, or pretty much anything you can drive on. First up, we've got a 10-speed automatic transmission, but for all you old school gearheads who like to row your own, don't worry, Cat's got your back with a manual option. That's right, you can still feel like you're arm wrestling a bear every time you want to change gears, if that's your thing. Now, here's where it really gets wild. Thanks to the onboard computer, you can choose between different power levels. There's the Eco for when you're feeling all responsible and stuff, Ludicrous for when you want to unleash all 600 horses at once, and Smart for when you just want the truck to figure it out. This truck can tow up to 20,000 pounds. That's not a truck, that's a mobile crane. And get this, it's got an adjustable air suspension system with a 6-inch height range. Need to ford a river? Jack it up. Want to make it easier for grandma to climb in? Lower her down. It's like your truck is doing squats. Now, for all you mountain goats out there, this cat can climb 60-degree slopes. There's also an adaptive torque vectoring system. So in English, that means that it can send power to individual wheels. This thing handles better than some sports cars. Narrow parking space? No problem. Need to make a U-turn on a narrow mountain road? Piece of cake. Interior and technology. First off, forget everything you know about dashboards. Cat's slapped in a panoramic curved OLED display. And if that's not enough, there's a 15-inch center console touchscreen. So now let's talk comfort. The seats in this thing aren't just seats. They're like a spa day for your backside. We're talking advanced memory foam with massage, cooling, and heating features. Cat also included an AI assistant, aptly called CAT, short for Caterpillar Assistance Technology. It's like Siri or Alexa, but it actually understands what you're saying and doesn't try to order cat food when you ask for directions. Plus, there's an augmented reality heads-up display. For all you internet addicts out there, this truck's got 5G hotspot that can support up to 20 devices. And to make sure you can hear every notification ping, there's a 24-speaker sound system. That's not just surround sound, that's drown you in sound. Market position and pricing. At this point, you're probably thinking, sure, this cat sounds amazing, but I bet it costs more than my firstborn. Well, Caterpillar's about to shock the truck world harder than a wet finger in a light socket. First off, Cat's positioning this truck as the ultimate work hard, play harder vehicle. It's like having a bulldozer and a luxury SUV at the same time. They're going toe-to-toe with the big boys like Ford, Chevy, and Ram, but they're also taking a swipe at those fancy pants luxury trucks. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Remember all those yellow Caterpillar machines you see at every construction site, well, ever? Well, Cat's not just building trucks. They're leveraging that massive network of dealerships and service centers. Need a part in the middle of nowhere? Chances are there's a Cat dealer nearby. But wait, it gets better. For all you business owners out there, Cat's offering fleet deals that'll make your account do a happy dance. We're talking full ecosystem solutions. Need a fleet of pickups and some excavators for your construction biz? Cat's got you covered from bumper to bucket. Now to the prices. The base model, you know, the one with the 400 horsepower engine that's anything but basic, starts at just $45,000. That's right, 45 grand for a truck that makes some luxury cars look like kids' toys. Of course, if you want all the bells and whistles, the top-end model with every option under the sun will run you about $80K. But let's be real, for a truck that can practically drive itself, change on demand, and maybe last a million miles, that's like buying a piece of the future. And Cat's not done with blowing our minds just yet. They're introducing a Cat for Life program. It's like a smartphone upgrade plan, but for your 20,000-pound towing machine. You get the truck, all the maintenance, and an upgrade to the newest model every 3 years. It's a subscription to awesomeness. Remember, in the world of trucks, it's not just about what you drive, it's how you drive it. And with the new Caterpillar pickup, you'll be driving it straight into the future, with a big grin on your face and maybe a boat or two in tow. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this.